We need to have an honest conversation about broth because the marketing has gotten way ahead of the science, but there are real differences that matter when you're sick. Let's start with composition. Genuine bone broth requires simmering bones with connective tissue for 12 to 48 hours. This extended cooking extracts collagen, which breaks down into gelatin, plus minerals from the bones themselves, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus. You also get amino acids like glycine and proline in concentrations you simply don't find in regular broth. Regular broth, simmered for just 2 to 4 hours, provides flavor and some minerals, but lacks the gelatin content and has lower amino acid concentration. It's hydrating and warm and comforting, which matters, but it's not the same product. Now, store-bought broth is where things get problematic. Many commercial products contain minimal actual bones or meat. You're getting water, salt, flavor compounds, and often concerning additives. The sodium content can be excessive. Some products do better. You're looking for brands where the broth gels when refrigerated, indicating actual gelatin content. The therapeutic components in real bone broth are interesting. Gelatin supports gut lining repair, which matters because influenza can damage your intestinal barrier. The amino acids glycine and proline have documented anti-inflammatory properties. The minerals are in easily absorbed forms. And you're getting this complete nutrition in a form that's extremely easy to digest when your appetite is non-existent. Here's how to make genuine bone broth effectively. Use bones with lots of connective tissue. Chicken feet are incredible for this. Beef knuckle bones work well. Add a tablespoon of vinegar or lemon juice. The acid helps extract minerals from the bones. Simmer for at least 12 hours, ideally 24 for beef, 12 for chicken. Skim the foam that rises initially for clearer broth. The Instant Pot revolutionizes this process. 3 to 4 hours under pressure extracts similar compounds to 24 hours of regular simmering. Game changer when you're trying to make broth while already sick. Commercial options do exist that qualify as real bone broth. You're checking for gelatin content, refrigerate it, and it should become gelatinous. Brands like Kettle and Fire or Bonafide Provisions do it right, though you're paying substantially more than homemade costs. For vegetarians, I need to be clear, vegetable broth provides hydration, minerals, and comfort. But you cannot replicate the collagen and amino acid profile of bone broth with vegetables. Miso broth offers different benefits through fermented soy, but it's a different therapeutic category. The research situation is this. We don't have clinical trials specifically on bone broth for flu recovery. We have studies on individual components, gelatin for gut health, glycine and proline for inflammation, mineral bioavailability. The traditional use across virtually every culture suggests real benefits, but we're somewhat extrapolating from component research rather than having bone broth-specific trials. Let me address the hype factor. Bone broth is not a miracle cure. It's not going to prevent flu or dramatically shorten duration. What it does is provide complete nutrition in the most digestible form possible, support gut barrier function, deliver anti-inflammatory compounds, and keep you hydrated. Those are significant benefits, just not miraculous ones. Practical advice? When healthy, make a big batch and freeze in portions. When flu hits, you've got it ready. If you're too sick to make it yourself, quality commercial bone broth is worth the premium. Regular broth is better than nothing, but understand you're getting primarily hydration and comfort rather than the complete therapeutic package.